Hi, Concord here. Fleetwood Mac Mirage, 1980 or the 2017 re-release. Now before I start my quick review, just quickly, my hi-fi equipment and room acoustics will be different to yours, so it will sound different, and sound is subjective and a personal thing. So this album was released in June 1982 and was Fleetwood Mac's 13th studio album, released by Warner Records and mixed at George Massenburg Studios, West Los Angeles. The remastered comes on a 180-gram vinyl record, and there's a total of 12 songs, and was released in 2017 and was pressed at Optimal Media in Germany. The 1980 release comes on lightweight vinyl record and has the same number of songs. Unfortunately, I couldn't find where it was pressed. So on to the sound quality. This album was originally recorded on an analog tape, and the re-release was mastered from the original master tapes. So between the 1980s release and the remastered, well, for me, I'm going to go with the 180-gram re-release. But in saying that, there's really not much in it at all. And that's what I like about this re-release. They've kept the soundstage and kept everything intact. And I think that's so important. There's less background noise on the re-release, and it comes through nice and clear. Overall, it doesn't matter if you have the 1980 release or the recent re-release, because this album in general really sounds great. And it takes me back to, and I remember my wife picking me up from work and saying to me on the way home, at the time, this is in the regards to the original 1980s release, and she said to me, "Hey, have you listened to Fleetwood Mac Mirage?" And I won't lie, I replied with, I just groaned and went, ugh, and said, seriously, I remember my friends' parents playing that album on their hi-fi systems, or it playing on the radio, and I really wasn't a fan of their music. And my wife was like, oh, okay. Anyway, we got home, my wife put it on, and I was instantly taken back. I was like, oh my goodness, wow. This is a beautifully mastered album and really shines. And that's the thing. It's mixed so well, and what a beautifully mastered and mixed album can sound like if it's done right. Each band instrument is so nicely mixed in with the vocals, and it gets a chance to shine in every way without having to enhance it. And that's what I like about the re-release. It's clear and clean, and it keeps that wide soundstage like the 1980 release. It's actually one of my demo albums. It's one of those albums I go to show off my system, and I really like it. And the more I listened to this album, the more I fell in love with Fleetwood Mac. And my next Fleetwood Mac album is Tango in the Night. Great album. I'm going to eventually review that and let you know. Anyway, I'd like to hear your thoughts. If you're a fan of this album, what did you think? Anyway, I hope you liked this review. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you're going to leave a comment, let's leave the comments constructive and let's not get too negative. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching.